have a fifth one. Nope. City Street Challenge 4. This section, this middle, this. Oh, fuck this section. Okay. This test takes place in the middle section of Opera Paris Street Course. Let's see how well you negotiate a wide variety of turns that accelerate out of the box, and you'll come to the plaza with a chicane in a straight line and drive onto the left right side curving. Use the throttle to steer here. After following the straight, you'll get to the Opera House. Trail brake into the corner and make sure you slow the car down enough to get on top of the curbing at the first corner. In the open square for the following hairpin, be patient with the throttle and stay onto the inside of the corner. The road has surface has many irregularities, so if you go to the outside edges, in some places you will get understeer. Essentially, drive this course well. And I have a little bit of memories of this place that are not particularly good because of the SLR McLaren. Thankfully, it's not here. If it was, we never end up passing this license test. Anyways, let's take this turner right here. Take this one here. Take the corner. Also, I don't even know what car we're in. That sounds slow. We're in a Citroen. This must be a slow Citroen. That sounded horrible. And we barely passed it. I'm fine with that. It, this test seems pretty difficult for just doing it all. But we're on our second one lap guide. One lap guide run, Fuji Speedway 2005. Use the pace car once again for this test. Follow the pace car for a lap of Fuji Speedway 2005. The overall layout of the track is similar to the 90s version of the track, but there are changes in the details, so don't take this new version lightly. For example, on the latter half of the track, there's a new tight corner hidden from view. You must exercise caution. Observe the racing line of the pace car and memorize the track's layout. Also, I just remember what the final one lap guide for this IA license is, and I just remembered it's really long. It's a super annoying track, and it's probably going to take a bit for me to get done. Okay. So the pace car almost wrecked us on purpose, but we're in probably one of the rare cars in this game. Something like a crossover. I can't tell exactly what it is, but I think I think it's either a crossover or just a straight up minivan that we're in. Either way, it's cool. Alright, so we're not following the pace car exactly, but we should be good still to at least pass. Anyways, we can't use our cheating tactics here, because even if we didn't fail for going completely off the road, we fail because we passed the pace car, which we're not supposed to do, like at all. Okay, that was a little oopsie right there, but that's okay. Oh no, that's right. This track layout doesn't even allow for that. Never mind. It wouldn't have mattered even if you could take the shortcut. This is a completely different track layout. Alright, so we're on the home stretch now. Let's hope this drafting manages to get us a good time here. I'll take it. It's fine. That way I didn't get the silver, even though I think we should have, but that's not for me to really decide. I'm fine with taking this 217. Sorry, just stretched a little bit. I'm fine with taking the 217. Anyways, IA-11 com Competition Dirt Racing 2. I'll now test your ability through high-speed corners on dirt. The site is the final portion of the Swiss Alps course. You'll jump at the two hills after the start that come upon tight S-curves. Start braking on the outside of the first corner and then prepare to slide to the turn. To string rear end out and establish your drift, use the momentum to slide and drift smoothly to the left-hand corner. If you slow the car down too much before this first corner, you won't have the momentum to change the direction of the slide. For the second corner, try it over and over to find the optimum entry speed. Repeat the same technique for the next right-hander, but keep in mind that this corner is quite deep, so the key is to maintain your drift to the end of the corner. Use steering and the throttle to keep your car pointed in the correct direction. So we're in a Mitsubishi. Can't tell exactly what model it is, but it is a rally variant of one of the cars, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we took that one pretty slow, but hopefully it's not slow enough to cripple this entire run. Nope, we're good, okay. Barely though, Jesus. Dude, look, I'm pretty sure if you were legitimately any slower, you probably wouldn't have made it first try. Anyways, let's get on the IA-12. We have ourselves driving on snow 2. This is the latter section of Charmonix. Charmonix is the venue for the high-speed test on ice and snow. The level of friction on snow and ice is lower than dirt, so the car control is of the essence here. The key here are the hairpins. Set the car up for drift, swinging the car out in the opposite direction and swinging it back towards the turn. The momentum caused by the change of direction should allow you to slide through the corner more effectively. Start the steering wheel as you either hit start the slide in one direction using the steering wheel as you either hit the brakes or lift off the throttle. This feint will help you achieve this smooth, powerful drift. Usually drifting to a corner means going at a high speed, but on snow, if you don't slow the car down properly, you'll get lots of understeer. Alright, let's go. We have ourselves a pretty infamous car, the Corolla Rally variant, the Castrol one. It's not the, actually, is this a Corolla? No, this is Celica. Well, it's one of the Celica rally cars. It's not the, like, 4 headlight version, but it is still a pretty infamous rally car. Anyways, we got ourselves a little bit of a longer test here because we have to go through this entire section of the track. I did not hit the wall. Okay, I thought for a second it was going to count that as a loss, which I would have said was bull. Alright, got ourselves to the major section. I don't know exactly how much longer we have for this test, but hopefully it's long enough for me to not crash into anything. I don't know how I managed to even try and salvage that, but if I can at least pass this test, I'll be fine, because that was horrible. Yeah, we'll pass. Okay. Okay, that was a horrible little turn that I had right there. It was actually horrendous, but that's besides the point. We passed is what that matters. Even with that turn, that managed to somehow, I had to reverse quickly and then go back forward. Tackling complex corner sequences 5. For our high-speed cornering test, we'll go to the super high-speed section of the Nürburgring's North Course. Make sure you're in constant control of your car's high-speed car's speed on this course. After the start, the first left, right, left can be taken flat out. Start braking for the S's when the road begins to climb. There isn't much to the first right-hander, but the following left is rather tight, so make sure you get the car slowed down enough to clear this corner. Trail braking is necessary. Therefore, keeping the car on the driving surface when slowing the car down is a must. If you don't stick to the inside of the corner, you won't be able to establish a good time. The two left-hand corners are rather deep, so be careful. So we're on this track here. Okay, that was a little rough, but hopefully we're still gonna get time. Managed to get ourselves a silver. Pretty good. I know the one section I probably should practice on, which is that one turn that I had to slam the brakes on real quick, but that's alright. We got ourselves a silver. For IA-14, we're on Twin Ring Motegi. Now for the S curve with a high degree of difficulty, we'll use the latter part of Twin Ring Motegi's road course. After the start, take the first left-hander flat out, then immediately get on the brakes as you approach the S's. For the first left-hander, try and get onto the curbing as deep into the corner as possible, or you won't be able to make the turn for the next right-hander. If you get too anxious with the throttle for the right-hander, you'll get understeer and go off. Try to get the car in a straight line as soon as possible. Your test vehicle is a high-powered front-engine rear-drive car, which means if you get on the gas too early abruptly, you'll invoke power oversteer. Alright, let's see what we get. That failed? Okay. I guess I could take this a little better. Okay, this is a lot better. Even though it's still a bronze, it was a lot better, so that's good. Now we get on to our final one lap guide run, and I know which one this is going to be. And this is the one I've been dreading for a while. Here we are, IA-15, one lap guide run, Nürburgring North Course. Now for a session with the pace car again. Let's take a lap around the challenging Nürburgring North Course. It's an incredibly long course with one lap measuring about 12 miles. There are more than 170 corners here, so don't try to set a blistering time right away. You'll need to memorize the course. Not only will you need to first remember the sections you've seen before, but you need to learn some new bits as well. Make sure you input every inch of this track into your brain before going all out. Memorize the location of the curbing and width of the track with various places for these bits of information. It will come in handy once you've done this. Then find the proper race line. The proper line through the corners, observe the pace car carefully, and follow its line precisely. So, the bronze here is 10 minutes. Hopefully we can get it done a little bit shorter than that, but I don't know. Either way, this is probably the worst license to fail on, because if you fail midway through, you have to do this entire thing over again. And it's very annoying to fail on this one. So I will be taking this test as slowly and carefully as I possibly can. It's probably little to no commentary, so my apologies. roughly about halfway through here. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, we're on the home stretch. Just need to take those last turns carefully. Oh, we did it first try. I don't even care what's it called. There wasn't a gold or a silver. Fuck this test. I hate it so much. Oh, such a nerve-wracking fucking test to take, bro. I swear to God. Just knowing that I could fail and then it'd be over. I'd have to redo all that again. Ah, so good to have that off. That's off of the fucking things to do now. IA graduation test. To obtain this license, IA license, racing license, you'll need to successfully run the SART circuit at full-weight Grucy racing car. You'll start on the Mucilane Straight from here. You'll be running flat out about 4 miles, despite being for straight. There are slight kinks here as well as road irregularities. Be ready at all times on the steering wheel. The brakes are very powerful on this car, so use the 200-meter post as the indicator to start braking. After the right-hander, you'll be on another straight for about a mile, then you'll be on the confronted with some tricky corners. One of them Indianapolis, and the other a 90-degree turn called the Arnage Street. The latter as if you were running a street course. Enjoy the rush at the 237 miles per hour on the street. This is Circuit de la Sarthe. We're in ourselves a very powerful race car, and we get to have ourselves a victory lap pretty much. So this is probably the fastest car I've been in so far, an actual like LM race car. It's very, very fast. It's a very, very well handling car as well. And it's just cool to be in. Although we can't reach 237 like it says because we keep, well maybe, we actually get off this section right here. Or maybe not. It keeps kicking up random things or like going up in the air for like a split second. So we can't exactly get 237, but we can just go fast. We got one last section up here, and then we'll be done with IA. Come on. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, okay. Alright, yeah, no, this is like a major time. Like a major area I need to save time in, so. Alright, here we go. Back on the straight again. Just going as fast as possible. See what he was doing back there. Kind of not working, but I'm also a little bit too far to the right now. just need to set a couple of seconds ahead of time over this last run right here, and I think this run will be pretty good to do so. Oh, fuck off. I don't understand how I was able to do IA-15 first try, but not this. Because this one really is a pretty simple test. Alright, I just need to set some really good time against this run right here. The first run. There we go. Now we're done with IA. International A license. We're done with it. And with that, we've unlocked a major amount of stuff that we were not able to do until we got this license right here. So, for completing the International A license, not only do we get ourselves the actual license itself, but we earn ourselves for all bronze a Nismo 270R. A pretty good car to actually get right now. But with that, we're done with IA. We do have one more license test, but as I said, they're all time trials, and one of them is on the fucking Nürburgring again, so it'll probably be a little bit before we do that, especially considering that we don't really have any events right now to access that require the super license. So, I guess with that, it's time to wrap up, so thank you guys for watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.